Okay, the third step in solving the Rubik's Cube is to place the white corners around the white cross. And when you have done that, you will have solved the first layer of the Rubik's Cube. And so this is what it's going to look like when we place the white corners. Okay, so now we're going to place the white corners around the white cross. And so we're going to look for the white corners, and they can be in three different places. They could be on the bottom layer, which is actually the ideal place for us to work. They can be on the top layer, like these two, or they can be on the underneath. So first let me show you what you do when it's on the bottom layer, because that's the ideal situation. What you're going to want to do is look at the other colors that are on this corner piece. So we have orange and blue. And so we're going to want to rotate this piece so it's between the orange and blue centers. So let's bring that piece here between those two center colors. And what we're going to want to do is bring this piece up to the top. And to do that, we're going to do this one methodology. We're going to have the white piece facing us, and then we're going to move it away from where we're trying to go, which is here. So move it away, bring down the slot we're trying to fill, bring our piece back, filling that slot. We've aligned those two pieces so that these colors match, and then we can rotate that into place. And we have placed that corner successfully. So now let's look around the cube and find another white corner piece. And so here's one up on the top. And so what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to do a step to bring this piece to the bottom layer. And so what we're going to do is we're going to rotate the face like this. And that brought that piece down where we needed it. But we don't want to mess up our white cross, so, so what we're going to do is we're going to move that piece away for a second, and then we're going to move our white cross back into place. And now we've got our white corner piece down on the layer, the bottom layer where we need it. We see that it's green and orange, so we're going to rotate it to be between the green and orange centers. We're going to have the white piece facing us, and now we're going to place it in the normal method. We're going to move it away from where we're trying to go, bring down the slot we're trying to fill, bring our piece back, filling that slot. We've aligned those pieces and we can rotate them into place. Okay, and now we're going to look at the situation where you've got a white corner piece on the bottom. And so when that happens, what you're going to want to do is look at the colors of that piece. So here's a piece that's got blue and red. So first you're going to want to do is position this piece to be between the blue and red centers. So let's bring that around. It's between the blue and red centers, so it belongs up here. And then we're going to need to do this method to get the piece on the bottom layer rather than the underneath layer. So we're going to we're going to bring down this side like so, and bringing these white pieces down. And when we did that, we actually moved that white piece, so it's now on the back side here. So now rotate it the bottom 180 degrees. So now our white piece is here on the layer that we need it. Now bring these white pieces back into place, restoring our cross. And now we can work with this white corner piece now that it's on the bottom layer. It's blue, it's got blue and red on it, so put it between the blue and red centers. Face it so that the white piece is facing you. We want to put it up here, so move it away from where you're trying to go. Bring down the slot you're trying to fill. Bring back your piece. You've aligned these, rotate them into place. Okay, and then the last one is here. It's got red and green. It's between the red and green centers. We want to bring it up here. So we're going to do that method again where we bring down this column. That ended up kicking that white piece out to this layer. It's in the back now, so rotate 180 degrees to bring it up to the front. Move these white pieces back into place, restoring your white cross. Then bring this white piece to be between the green and red centers, so bring it back over here. Have the white side facing you, and move it away from where you're trying to go. Bring down the slot you're trying to fill. Bring your piece back. You've now aligned all those pieces, and you can rotate them into place. And we have placed all 4 white corners, and we have successfully completed the white layer of the cube.